Hello friends, welcome to today's hands-on practical demo where we will explore four of the most powerful yet simple Atlassian intelligence features in Jira and also learn how to create your very first agentic AI. Friends, in upcoming episodes, we are going to create lots of agentic agents specifically for Scrum Masters, business analysts, product owners, and project managers. This is part one of the full series we are preparing. So please make sure to subscribe to stay updated. And I have one request, please don't skip any part of this video. Watch it completely because if you skip, you might miss important steps and the whole flow may not make sense. And friends, if you're visiting our channel Career Talk for the first time, welcome. My name is Ron Sharma. I am based in Netherlands. And here on Career Talk, we share valuable content for Scrum Masters, project managers, business analysts, and product owners. And you might not know this, but hundred of trainers charge hundred of dollars or thousands of rupees for exactly this kind of session. And of course, we are giving it to you completely free. So please hit that big like button and share this video with your friends. Please spread the knowledge. All right, let's get started. So the very first step is you have to copy this URL and hit enter. Click on products. You will find teamwork collection or service collection. You can choose any one of them. So let's click on teamwork collection. Basically, we want to use this Rovo capabilities. Okay. And of course, this is a free trial version. You can use it for practice for 30 days. You don't have to pay any credit card or you don't have to share anything out there. You can see try it for free. So just try it. Of course, let's click on pricing thing. So you can use any one of them because anyway, we're not going to pay for it. So you can try it. Basically, we want to use this Rovo feature over here, right? So once you click it, you will just, with the help of your Gmail, you can log in it without any problem. So there won't be any issue. Once you log in, you will find something like this. Okay, something like this, you will find it. So here we have something called spaces, which is nothing but a project. So earlier we have projects, now they just rename it to spaces. Just click on this, let's create a space. Okay, so we want to create a Scrum template. So of course you can just you can click over here, software development, or you can just click over here, use this template and select a company manager space. And of course, now we have to give a name of the project. So for this particular episode, let's assume that we are creating something called loan management system, or let's say house loan management system. So that's the name of our project. So just let me just put something like loan management system. Yeah. So we have a Scrum, we have company manage, loan management system, the name of the project. Click on next, and then it will be created. Let's wait. Okay, so here, of course, you can add different teammates. If you click over here, you can just add the email IDs, but we are not doing anything. So we're just skipping it. And of course, you can also add the Confluence. But for this project, we are not even adding Confluence. So let's just continue like that. Okay, so now we have a completely blank. Nothing is there in our backlog. This is completely blank. So that's good. So let's create one or two different epics. So we want to create a loan management system. So let's say we create a epic. So let's create an epic story epic. And let's say we want to create, mm, so let's create a customer onboarding, customer, yeah, customer onboarding profile management. So that's there. And we also put some description. So description can be anything. So for example, we want to, the goal of this epic is we want to capture and manage customer information securely. So that's the goal of the epic. And of course, maybe we'll get some more details. So for example, we need maybe customer registration. And in customer registration, maybe we need personal details. Perhaps we need also need KYC. And what else? Maybe we also need income, also need employment. So that's something which we need in this epic. And of course, we need maybe some documents. So let's say documents upload. And which kind of document? Maybe we need ID proof and income proof, perhaps. Okay, so we want to have a document upload. And what else? Maybe we can also have some sort of customer dashboards. And customer dashboard, maybe we need something called loan status. Perhaps we also need some messages, task. So this is like very simple, something which I'm just adding, nothing elaborated, simple. And let's just create it. Let's say this is our first epic. Okay, so our epic is created. You can, if you do this, you will see the epic over here. So let's click view epic. Okay, so this is our very first rough epic. We are not given any much detail, just custom onboarding, profile management, couple of details over here. So that's it. Okay, so now let's going to use the very first feature. So that is you can see something over here, improve epic. Just click over here and you can see improve description. So let's see what will going to happen when we click this improve description. Now you can see we have the scope, we have the success criteria. So this is very important to have a success criteria when you are going to create an epic, because based on that you will going to create a lot of different user stories. Then you have a risk and dependency. Now it's up to you. You want to discard it. Of course, you can refine it further. You want what you want to do it about it. And of course, you can insert below. So whatever we have done previously, you can just insert also into it. There are a lot of things which you can do about it. But for this particular session, let's keep things simple. And we just click replace and save. So this is our very first epic is created, right? You can see it's so simple. We just created some random descriptions, and based on that, it gave us a proper epic. So that's the very first thing which we have done. Okay, so now epic has been done. Now what we can do, we can also create. You click over here, you can see suggest child work items. Now, friends, normally what happen in this, that of course you might be aware about that there is a hierarchy. We have an epic, then we have a user stories, then we have a task and subtask, something like that. But over here, when you're going to create suggest child work items, probably sometimes it will give you user stories and task combination, or sometimes it just give you task. So yeah, I mean that's something which I found a little odd. But yeah, that is, but then still it's still useful. So let's see like what's going to happen when we are going to click on suggest child work items. Now you can see the magic is going to happen. It's generating lot of work item suggestions. See what happened exactly, which I told you. There are few tasks. These are the tasks. You just click over it, the task. And of course, we have few user stories as well, right? Implement customer registration form. Now it's up to us whether you want to accept it or you want to remove it. If you want to remove it, just click on remove. It will be removed. Or even if you want to edit it, of course, you can edit it. If you want to change it, of course, you can change it to story, something like that. That's also we can do. It's up to us what we want to do with this, right? And let's say if all these are is good for you, you can just create on create all. That's also good. And yeah, this is how within a couple of seconds there are a lot of user stories which are there. We just create all. So now there are 7 work items are created. Yes. So within couple of minutes it's been done. Now let's go back over here. Now what we have done so far, we have one epic and we have couple of user stories. Let's drag few over here. Oops. Okay. Let's start a sprint. Okay. So yeah, this is our sprint name. That's okay. 2 weeks. And this is 28. That's today's date. And it's 9:42, which is happening. And just click start. So yeah, new sprint is there. So these are the two uh, user stories which we just drag. Now just so that you remember, this user story are still just a one liner, right? Now what we can do again, we can just click over here, improve description, and you can see within a couple of seconds it's created. Just replace it, save it. Now you can see a proper user story is there. Of course, you can do edit and whatever you wish. So that's the starting point for you. And again, important thing, we have acceptance criteria. So based on this acceptance criteria, it's going to create a number of subtasks for this particular user story. So now what we have done, we have now have a user story which is properly have a proper description. And let's now create one more child work item so that we can work on day-to-day basis. Again, within a couple of seconds, see, you can see all these subtasks has been created. So many subtasks. Again, you can create it, you can remove it, you can edit it. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, you can refine it further and let's create all. So all these 8 work items are created. You can see all the work items are here. Yeah. Okay. Let's close this. Okay. So we have two user stories, multiple subtasks. Now I'm just pulling couple of just to show you something else. Okay, so there is one more thing which we can do. So let's say we are into this user story. Now what happens sometimes same user story will be moved from, from one sprint to different sprint. And there are a lot of different uh, discussions, lot of things happen, lot of updates are happen over here. So let's say something like that. I am just adding something random summary and it can be anything. There are a lot of things. So like this, you can create s- something. I'm just adding randomly. Okay. So what is happening? What I want to show you this. So when you click on this user story, and then now when we can click summarize comments, that's the third feature. Now what will happen that whatever is happen in this user story, you will get a very specific view. You will see all the summary, whatever is happened so far. Of course, you can go into history and you can look also it, but here you will get whatever is happened so far in a very specific detail. So that's the third feature, which is again very useful. So that's the third feature. And now the fourth feature is if you click on this all work, and this is so powerful when you click on this AI. Now what is happening over here? You can just simple type a simple statement. So for example, I want to see all the work items with status in progress, right? And I just click on go. Now you remember I have moved a couple of items in progress and you can see all these three are coming which are in progress. This is so simple. So what is happening that, okay, we have created a simple statement, but behind it, it's automatically taking. So the current project name is loan management system, status is in progress, like this. And of course, you can save this filter. So we are going to see there are a lot of uses of this in future when we are going to do our quarterly planning, when we do our PI planning and all. Of course, you can create different labels out it. And then with the help of those labels, we can create some really good filters out here. So that's the fourth capability which you can use. There are a lot of use cases which probably you can check our previous Jira sessions as well, where we talk about all these things. But then this is one of the, I think, pretty interesting feature. So if you someone is not aware about, or someone is even even your stakeholders, anyone can just simply come over here and then they can just type a basic simple statement and then they can get lot of different awesome results. So that's the fourth capabilities or fourth feature which I really found it useful. And now the last one. For that, you click on these three buttons out here and you click something which is called space settings. Just click on space settings, click on automation, and this page is going to open, which you can see here, create with Rovo. Now it's very important thing which I just want to tell you that when you build automation using Rovo agents, you are using Atlassian agentic AI capabilities. So when we are doing automation with Robo agent, that's an agentic AI. But if we are doing an automation with the regular Atlassian rules, it's not an agentic AI. So that's very important for us to understand. And of course, there are other ways that we will going to evoke this uh, Rovo that I'm going to show you in our upcoming sessions. But this is something which is very simple, easy, and anyone can use it. So that's for this particular session. I just want to keep it everything very simple and easy for you guys. So let's start doing using this Rovo, right? Now there are hundred of things which you can do. Of course, there are a lot of different examples are here and lot of things. But for this particular session, what I want to show you, which again I found it very useful. So let's say I want to create agent. So when there is any high priority work item is created, then there is an email that has to be sent to me. I can be a scrum master, I can be a product owner, it can be anyone. So whenever a high priority item is created, then a mail is being triggered and it will reach to the scrum master to monitor the space, to monitor the project, right? Like this, you can create anything. So let me just start typing it. You can create over here and then just start typing it. When high priority work item is created, then send an email to the Sonant to monitor the workspace, monitor the space. So this is what I have created. Just hit enter. That's it. And then Rovo is working. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so this is what is happening. All these other rule has been created. Work item is created. So rule is run when a work item is created. So that's the very first thing. If you want, you can add further conditions out here, but we just want to keep it simple. And then we can have a priority equal to high. So that's also good. And then send email. So this is an email ID, which is not right. So I just want to remove it. And let's say I just want to use this email ID. So let's say I'm just copying it. And let's say, sorry, I have to close this. Okay. And let's say I will just add over here, add, and this has been added, right? So let's keep it simple. That's it. And let's turn on the rule. Now the rule is on. So it will, yeah, it's enabled now. So what basically we are supposed to do, if when we are going to create any work item with the priority high, then it has to be triggered to this email. That's what we have just created. Okay, so let's go to board and let's create something, anything. Let's say, let me just create, let's say I'm just going to create a story, let's say. Yeah, and the story has been created. So let's say yeah, it's a loan application management user story, something which we are just creating randomly. Now, the priority is high. So this is our rule which we have added, right? So ideally, now when we hit a create, yeah, so our notification is supposed to be, okay, let me just add to the loan sprint one, will be somewhere down. Yeah, so where is it? Yeah, this one, loan applications. So now if I'll go over here in my mailbox, ideally a mail has to be there. Let's see whether it's there. Oh yes, it's there. See, now it's 10:52 when we are recording this session, and this is what is happened. See, summary loan application management, key loan number, description, and all this. This is how you can create as many as agents for you. There are there are different use cases which we are going to show you in upcoming session. So let's keep it simple, and let me just stop sharing this. So friends, I'm sure that you definitely learned something new. Please put it in a comment what you think about this session, like this, and share with your other friends, scrum masters, project managers, business analysts. So let's see you. Let's catch up in the next session very soon. So thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.